Hi, this is Dr. Wagini. So I have something exciting to share. So if you're one of those who constantly has, if you're complaining about pain or any sorts of issues, and it's just a new perspective, a mind shift that you can do here. So watch yourself. How are you complaining about your condition? Okay, when you're seeing your doctor, or even if you're talking to your loved ones, your partner, your parents. So if you're complaining about, for example, a headache, right? How are you expressing your headache to your doctor? Just be very aware of it and conscious. Look at yourself, how you're talking to them. So I'm going to give you a scenario. This is very common. I see this a lot, okay? And so, for example, if a patient walks into my clinic and says, Dr. Wogini, I have this headache. It's bothering me for so many days and it's causing me pain behind my neck and it's going into my shoulder. I just don't know. I just don't know what to do about it. Okay, this is one tone. Listen to this other tone. Hi, Dr. Wogini. I just wanted to check out my neck because I have this headache that's been going on for days. Can you please check it out? I would love to get better. So those two different, do you see the different tones? So the first one, imagine what you're sending out to the universe. The first one is actually the way you're interacting. It's not about how you're interacting with the doctor, right? It's about how you're interacting to yourself. At the end, it's all about yourself. It's not about the person who's in front of you. It's about you. So you want to be, if you really look detailed and unfold the situation, you are actually looking for attention. You're seeking for someone to hear you, hear your deepest problem. And I totally understand what you're going through because you really want to be heard. But when you, like, let's say you're the one who's listening to this, like whoever's going through that type of conversation with themselves or with someone else who is always very in a lower tone in terms of like, oh, my back is hurting me, please help me. If you're one of those, really ask yourself, why am I doing that? Why am I saying it that way? Instead of saying, hey doc, I have a headache, can you check it out? Because when you really ask yourself why you're doing that, there's so much answers are going to come out. Okay, that one answer, as I said, you're looking for someone to hear you. Why are you looking for someone to hear you? What is it? What's happening inside of you? What is that's really like you want to share your pain and someone else can understand you? Why? When you do deep inner work, there is actually a part of you that never felt like you were heard. Maybe your parents never acknowledged you. Okay, there could be so many layers. So this is why it's so important when you sit down and really focus and ask yourself, why am I choosing to talk like that? Okay, and then so let's say you do have some form of lower back pain all this time. Believe me, like I have done this in the past too. When I was back in the days, I used to do that too. But when I say it, I used to ask, why am I doing this? Like, why am I not saying in a happier tone or in a joyful tone? Because think about it. When you say in a happier tone, what are the stuff that's coming up? Ask yourself too. So let's say, hey doc, I have this lower back pain. Can you check it out? What emotions are coming out when you say that? Are you feeling like you're not going to be heard when you say in a happier tone? Are they not going to be maybe not really check you out properly? Is the doctor maybe going to ignore you? What are the emotions that are coming out? Or are you thinking maybe, if you're sharing this with your parent, if you're a child, or if you're at whatever age you are, and you're sharing with your loved one, right? And you're telling them, I have this bad stomach pain. So you really see the tone. There's two different tones in how you express yourself. So when you're saying in a joyful tone, oh, Mom, I have the stomach pain. Mom, I have the stomach pain. So if you say it in a joyful tone, do you think she's gonna ignore you? Or she's gonna still love you and give you attention? You want to dissect the situation, because this is actually unfolding a layer that's blocked in you, which helps for you to ascend in your evolution and evolve and open up that deeper part of your true self. Because realistically, as you unfold, you realize you're always supported no matter what, even if they don't hear you. And energetically, if you think about it, the way the universe will respond. So imagine you going back to that tone, like, my lower back hurts me. Please, check it out. You're telling kind of like to the universe, I'm not gonna get better. I don't want to get better. All I want attention. So do you think you're gonna get better? Do you think really you're gonna get better? And now you're telling whoever that, you know what? Please check it out. Can you treat this lower back pain or knee pain? And you're going from this energy of excitement, this energy of that you're taken care by. So now you're sending to the universe that I'm going to be healed. I'm going to transform. And yes, so you might call this a placebo effect. It doesn't matter if it's a placebo. Does it really matter if it's a placebo effect? It matters that you're getting better. That's what matters. Okay? So you're going with this energetic and joyful state, you heal much faster. I have seen people with fractures who come in, okay? And two types of personalities. Some of them who were like, oh my God, this pain, blah, 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 right? And then the other ones, please help me. I want to get better. There's a whole different tone, and they do get better. This fracture heals much better, and they also start actually, it's like miracles. You see them, there's no other symptoms because of this fracture, right? Because some people, if they have a knee injury or fractured their the kneecap or anything like that, they may have symptoms in the back, leg, and all that stuff. But because they come with this positive attitude, all these symptoms that's supposed to usually happen, the side effects, kind of do not happen after. Because they have this energetic mindset. They feel like they're going to get better. And that's what they're sending and projecting out to the universe. And the universe is receiving that information. It's like, oh, let me help you. Okay? And you will get that support. Internally, externally, you find the right team that will help you to heal. Okay? It's amazing to see the difference. So if you're one of those, be really honest with yourself. Ask yourself, is that how you interact? It doesn't mean even about complaining about problems or pain. It could be anything. How do you really talk? How do you express yourself? Okay? And be honest. Be honest. And really say, okay, you know what? I do talk like that. Let me shift that. And if you're not honest with yourself, trust me, it will take a longer time. As a person, energetically, your vibration starts to open. Like it expands. It's amazing. Okay. And yeah, that's what I wanted to share today, because I just was thinking, you know what, let me share this. I see this all the time, but I think it's time. So, people need to know and recognize that. And it's okay if you're not ready for that. And again, like whatever, all these stuff that comes up, if you don't know how to deal with it, actually write those comments down. What are the emotions that are coming out? Are you feeling like if you don't talk in a sad or a down tone, that no one's gonna really help you? Do you really think that? Even as a doctor myself, when someone comes very like positive and mindset and they know they're gonna get better, I am also being like, you think about manifestation wise, this person is manifesting me to treat them, right? So if they come in with that down tone, they're not gonna get better, even as a doctor, even if I treat them, they're not going to get better. And as a doctor, I wouldn't want to treat someone who's not will want to get better, because that's what I sense. It's not about what words they say, but how they feel about themselves, right? And if someone comes in, doc, like really fix this up, like, and they come in with this mindset they're gonna get better, and automatically they're manifesting me. Remember, energy is very powerful. However your tone is, that's how the other person is going to interact back with you. The other person is going to be like, the doctor is going to be like, yes, let me help you, right? Or let me find the right people that can help you. Okay? Okay, so thank you for watching. We'll see you back on the next video.